were saying the fix is in. That was not Damar. His face was covered. He had sunglasses. He had a hat. When they went to him on CBS, you couldn't see him, and that there's this next level conspiracy that was actually not Damar Hamlin at the game.
Ever since Damar Hamlin made an appearance at the Buffalo playoff game, it was the start of much speculation. His face always seemed to be obscured, whether it was because of the snow or the hoodie he was wearing. And people straight up began to ask, was that really him? And if that wasn't weird enough, he addressed the crowd and all the support he was receiving by throwing up his signature heart symbol. But many were saying that that wasn't the heart symbol, that it was in fact a pyramid symbol. And that was kind of solidified when he then proceeded to throw up 666 symbols. But hey, people do weird things with their hands, and, you know, maybe it was an okay symbol. Maybe he was telling us that he was okay. Who knows? The whole thing was quite bizarre and kind of like a scene from a movie. It was like, is this really happening? But at the same time, you know, people were accused of just reading too much into things. Ultimately, it was a happy occasion, and, you know, people were accused of kind of ruining it with conspiracy theories. You know, he was back, he was showing that he was healthy, he was doing well, and most importantly, alive. But what didn't help matters was that we still didn't see his face on Instagram or Twitter. The photos he posted were him wearing a mask and sunglasses. So again, it kind of fueled the speculation, and understandably so. And that's basically all people needed to see to be convinced that perhaps it wasn't a happy ending after all, and that the person we were seeing on camera and in photos was not Damar. Maybe some big cover-up was taking place by the NFL, by the government, by Big Pharma. You know, that was basically the theory that was being passed around. And yes, words such as double or clone were used, admittedly. And this is not the first time something like this has happened. Remember the nurse who fainted on camera after being one of the first people on camera to get the jab? She did come back soon after and say that she was fine, that she has a condition where, you know, a little bit of pain can cause her to have an episode. But since then, we have not seen her. We have not heard from her. She has not posted on social media. People are saying that perhaps she is no longer with us and there is a big cover-up, and perhaps they're hoping that we just forget about it. However, the hospital where she works, they did come out and say she's fine, and I believe some members of her family have also said that she is fine. The hospital, her family members, everyone but her seems to have come out and said that she is fine. And of course, it doesn't help when people have claimed to have seen an obituary. And in the case of Damar Hamlin, there have been videos made where people have claimed to have done a search and found a death certificate. Of course, none of this can be verified though. And I'm not saying she's dead, I don't know that. But what I do know is that she hasn't come out on camera to say that she is in fact alive and to dispel the rumours. There was even a podcast made on the whole conspiracy theory by a misinformation expert. And after the 6 episodes, we still didn't hear from Tiffany. And plus it was a podcast, so it's not like we would have seen her on camera to verify it for ourselves anyway. So yes, people were questioning, is this Damar Hamlin who we see before us on our TV screens and in photos? The clearest image of Damar was him inside the box with family members. But again, it's more of a side profile, so you don't really get to see his face fully. One user said, LMAO, Damar Hamlin throwing up pyramid and 666 signs. Clown show. It's all rigged. Another said, I still have not seen proof Damar Hamlin is alive since he collapsed. Another one simply said, Damar Hamlin needs to show his face. While another, poking fun at the whole thing, said, new photo proving Damar Hamlin is alive and well. But on Monday, Damar Hamlin, or whoever is running his Twitter account, addressed the rumours once and for all. Another photo was posted, again, where his face is obscured. Then the photo was captioned with a simple word, clone, seemingly poking fun at the conspiracy theorists, trolling us all. And yesterday on Twitter, he said, thankful for all the genuine love, thoughts and prayers from all across the world. Y'all will hear from me soon. In response to Damar's tweet on Monday, one Twitter user said, I don't understand why you would troll so many people who were worried sick about you. It doesn't make sense. The world was praying for you, and this is your response? I don't get it at all. While another Twitter user said, some of these comments, wow. Have we forgotten that he literally tried to die twice on the football field just a few short weeks ago? The same month we are still in. Cardiac arrest and several rounds of CPR isn't something you just magically bounce back from overnight. He could have made that tweet out of frustration, learning that there's rumours going around when he was just fighting for his life not too long ago, and is probably still on the road to recovery, and doesn't know really if he's going to play again at this point. But for some reason, he didn't choose to end the rumours with a simple solution.
I'm very much alive, thank you. I'm having a cup of tea. It's Sunday, 26th of April, 3 days after my birthday, 3 days after I got the vaccine or the control, we don't know. And I'm having a nice Sunday. And I hope everyone else in the world has too.
Although to be fair, the photo of him in hospital was released. And look, if you screenshot or download the photo that Damar himself posted, press edit if you've got an iPhone, and increase the exposure to its maximum. Zoom in on the face, and you will see that it pretty much looks like Damar. I think that's him. And Bills quarterback, Josh Allen, was on ESPN's Carl Brandt's Basement podcast this week, and he said that the rumours were basically stupid. He said that's just the way Damar dresses. He wears masks, he wears shades, that's his swag. And he said Damar was with them pre-game.
Yeah, that's stupid. That you said there's mainstream media outlets pushing this?
There's mainstream media outlets. There's people with like really legitimate heavy followings who are saying the fix is in. That was not Damar. His face was covered. He had sunglasses. He had a hat. When they went to him on CBS, you couldn't see him. And that there's this next level conspiracy that was actually not Damar Hamlin at the game. They're saying it.
One, that's Damar's swag. That's what he likes. He likes wearing that. Two, he was in the locker room with us pregame. So yes, that was Damar. There's absolutely zero chance. That's
okay.
Damar Hamlin. That's our guy. That's our brother. He was with us pregame, postgame. He was up in the suite with his family, his little brother, 100%. So
ultimately, this could have been a huge distraction from the real question. What caused him to collapse in the first place? And not just him, many others. So these questions still remain. And it's not just people in their mother's basements spreading conspiracy theories. Many people are asking these questions, including doctors, believe it or not, credible doctors. So I hope one way or another, the truth will come out. Let me know your thoughts below. Thanks for listening.